Adia Barnes has recruited for the Arizona Wildcats very well over the past few years, and she's taking a new strategy this year by making sure she's going younger with her roster.
Well, my first focus was just on retaining Mary and Helena, who both had a chance to go play pro. And then the second thing is not having so much transition every year. So the reality of women's basketball is you need to play your youth. If you don't, they're going to leave, especially if they're highly recruited and highly talented. So I wanted to really build off of a core good young group. So I didn't take as many transfers and as many fifth years because of that. So I have very talented freshmen. I have Brea Cunningham, Jada Williams, Montea, and Skylar. So really wanted to build off of them and give them some experience.
And when you look at this group, do you get a little reminiscent of 2017, 2018, when some of those key players that you had at that title run kind of coming in?
Yeah, I think, no, but when I was constructing and thinking about the future of the program, I did think about that a lot because we were our best when we had a core group together 3 years. And that's when we're our best. So I was intentional about keeping bringing these 4 really good young players in and adding, because still our other returners are sophomores. So they're still really young and they'll all play together. So bringing that core together for a couple of years, and I think we have a chance to be really good in the future. Mm-hmm. Now, will there be growing pains this year? Yeah. I said we're going to be gritty. It may not always be pretty, but I'm okay with that because that's when I'm at my best. I think that's the kind of basketball teams that I want to have.
How can having someone like Mary help someone like Brea or some of these young bigs that are down low?
It helps tremendously because she's going at her every day, and it's helping Maya, it's helping Brea, it's helping all of our posts. And not only do they have Mary, they also have another experienced post player in Isis, who's a transfer. So they're going against upperclassmen every day and getting their butts kicked a little bit, but I like that. And that's the same thing that, Ari and Shayna had. Ari helped Shayna, and Shayna helped Ari. And I think that when we have kids that are here for a long period of time like Helena, we have the most successful players and the most successful team. So it was really important for me to be intentional about that.
You mentioned Helena. It was surprising to me looking back at the rosters how far back she has been on these teams. I know this offseason she was in the 3-on-3 circuit. How can that help open up her game?
It can help a lot, and I think one of the ways it really helped her was it sped up her game a little bit. So I think it made her think faster because she's really smooth and plays at a different pace, and I think that's going to help her a lot. And I think it's just helping her just with confidence because she had a lot of success, won a gold medal, and she knows we're expecting a lot from her this year. So I think overall it's just helped her. And she could have gone to play pro. She had a really good money in a contract for 3 years with one of the top clubs in Spain. She chose not to do that to stay. So there's a reason. She's on a mission. She's super strategic and intentional about what she wants to do and accomplish. So I'm happy for that, and I can see that in how she's approaching the game every day.
Making this move now to the Big 12, you're going to have a bunch of young players that are going to be coming up with you. Just what's your overall thoughts on the move to the new conference?
It's funny because I haven't thought a lot about it, and I know that sounds weird, but I'm so focused on this year. The Pac-12 is going to be so tough, so you don't want to overlook that. And the transition, it is what it is. We're not involved in that. So for me, it doesn't change anything. It's going to just change. I haven't been to some of those cities, and some of those cities are just kind of cities I probably wouldn't go if I wasn't in the Big 12. It'd probably be my first and last time in the cities. But I just think it's whatever helps our game and whatever helps women's basketball and whatever helps, our Arizona sustain and have money, because you need money to travel, you need money to have better facilities. So whatever helps that, I'm for. If they said we're going to a no conference, we'll be independent. For me, it's whatever is best, and I believe in what our AD does, the decisions he makes, and our president. So I'm kind of it is what it is. It doesn't change anything for me. I still recruit nationally. Now will it change some? Probably style, yeah, but I'm not changing my style. So they'll have to adapt us. So for me, I'm just excited. I think for Tucson, we have the best fan base in the Pac-12. It's going to be even bigger next year because they haven't seen the other teams. Mm-hmm. So I'm just excited for that. But I honestly am thinking this year, how do we get better and how do we win? Because this conference, it's going to be the best year it's been ever.